With the EcoRec furnace, FATA aluminum provides an effective solution to a major cost problem faced by foundries, for example, that of used sand disposal. Used sand is heat-treated as follows. Sand to be regenerated is stored in a silo high up on the structure. A screw metering system feeds sand into a calcination chamber. Combustion takes place in the cylindrical calcination chamber with insulated walls, triggered by air and gas fluidizing nozzles. The sand is subsequently passed through a cooler consisting of a fluid bed chamber and two bundle unit through which the cooling water is circulated. From the cooler, the sand is poured onto a vibratory screen in order to remove any impurities. After this brief description of the sand generation system components, we'll go on to give you some more details. The 10-ton silo placed high up on the structure and containing the sand to be regenerated consists of an iron cylinder and a reverse cone with a sliding gate-type outlet shutter. The silo is equipped with minimum and maximum ultrasound level sensors. The 5-ton-per-hour screw feeder conveys used sand from the silo to the EcoRec furnace. The 5-ton-per-hour EcoRec furnace includes a chimney, a hood, a calcination chamber, and a set of thermocouples for controlling the temperature of fumes, air, and sand. Combustion inside the furnace is assured by a pair of pilot burners with an ionizing flame detector, which are left on continuously for safety reasons. In the fluid bed calcination chamber, the sand to be regenerated in it is heated to 600 to 800 degrees centigrade. The metal base plate incorporates the sand fluidizing nozzles and the gas distribution nozzles, assuring the mixing of air and gas directly inside the calcination chamber. The gas supplied to the nozzles is fed through a set of filters, pressure reducers, and solenoid valves, and thence through a modulating valve which regulates the flow to secure the specified temperature in the furnace. A control panel complete with a pair of micrometers is provided to control the flame of the two burners. An inspection hatch permits the inspection of the furnace interior to monitor combustion and sand fluidization. The size of the hood is such as to hold the fumes for at least 2 seconds, so as to ensure full combustion. The chimney conveys the combustion fumes to the heat exchanger for the purpose of heat recovery. The sound-insulated ventilation booth, located below the furnace, consists of a self-supporting structure made up of a steel section frame and removable soundproofing modular panels. The booth contains a centrifugal fan for the furnace and a centrifugal fan for the cooler. The cooler is designed to remove heat and dust from the sand exiting the furnace by the combined action of the water in the tube bundle unit and the cooling air for the fluidized bed of sand, aided by a suction system which removes the dust particles. Fluidization may be monitored from the outside through strategically positioned sight glasses. Twin centrifugal pumps, one as standby, are used to supply the cooler tube bundle unit with water and glycol, to assist cooling the sand down to 40 degrees centigrade maximum. The final screen is a robust 5-ton-per-hour vibrating structure designed for continuous industrial use. Sand from the cooler is poured onto the vibratory screen to eliminate any residual foreign particles. A steel bucket elevator with anti-wear protection consists of a robust sheet metal drive and idle end heads and drive and idle steel drums. From the vibratory screen, sand is poured onto the elevator buckets, which in turn feed a pneumatic conveyor. The fumes exiting the chimney pass through a pre-separator to extract the dust and thence onto the heat exchanger. The stainless steel plate-type heat exchanger permits full recovery of heat from the fumes exiting the furnace at approximately 500 degrees centigrade. The heat recovered provides for the preheating of combustion or fluidizing air on furnace inlet. The furnace electrical control system governing the sand regeneration system includes 6 power modules and 2 Logix modules. The fumes extraction electrical control system consists of 3 power modules. Power module controlling the soft starters for the furnace fans and cooler. Power module with soft starters for the evaporative tower. Logix module with input-output cards. Effective monitoring system with page display for dynamic status of major system components, operating parameter settings, instant temperature display, alarms, operator support during regeneration system startup, running, and troubleshooting. The water cooling tower installed outdoors consists of a load-bearing structure of zinc-coated steel panels, galvanized sheet recirculation water tank, in-tank resistor kit for water temperature regulation at a constant plus 4 degrees centigrade. The filtering system for dust and fumes includes a robust metal frame supporting structure, a plenum of welded top-mounted sheet metal for filter bag removal from the top, dusty air sheet steel center chamber, set of filter bags complete with supporting wire frames, dust removal screw, soundproof booth with a centrifugal fan on the inside. After commissioning the setup, a training course for customer personnel will ensure efficient system running and maintenance. The main advantages of the EcoRec sand regeneration furnace are cost-effective operation, drastic reduction in costs for new sand and disposal of used sand, automated operation, eliminating the need for continuous manning, quality of regenerated sand equal to or even higher than original product, as regenerated sand has low LOI, less than 0.1%, and constant and controlled content of particles. Sand can be reused in the original process without new sand addition. Gas emissions and solid residues meet environmental regulation requirements. FATA Aluminum, for years now a world leader in the aluminum foundry industry, is a global company with plants in the United States, Mexico, and Italy. The company's mission is the continuous improvement of the quality and efficiency of the technology processes and value added for its customers through a systematic and established policy of partnership with all the major customers worldwide.